What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dueling Aces. Happy Thursday. Mike is coming off a beautiful 5-0 sweep, baby. Let's go.
Hey, I appreciate that, Wade. Yeah, it's been a while since I swept the board. It finally felt good after Monday's reverse sweep 0-3. I needed that 5-0, so it feels a lot better this week. I think we're sitting at 8-4 on the week now, so that feels a lot better. But yeah, happy early Independence Day to everybody. Got the American flag right here.
There
We
you
are blessed
go.
to live in an amazingly free country. Yeah, going to be a big holiday weekend filled with lots of baseball and the hot dog eating contest. See a lot of people talking about that tomorrow for 4th of July. We don't have any place for that. It's not really our jam, but
Oh, we're going to, baby. We're going to.
it's everybody bets Joey Chestnut, right? They're letting him back in it this year. I hear. I don't know.
He
Are they?
lives in my backyard, so
Does
I'll
he
have
really?
to I'll have to go cheer for him. Even though I really
That's
actually did lose
incredible.
lose. I kind of stopped being a fan of him after he started advertising for the non-meat hot dogs. I just don't.
Oh yeah,
That's why he wasn't in it last year, is because he signed an agreement with those fake meat companies. I'm just not about that, bro. So
fake meat. That just sounds un-American. That's just
it's
yeah.
very
So
un-American. So I'm not sure if he's gonna get
yeah,
some booze when he comes on stage. But my buddy texted me this morning, man, we got to look at these hot dog eating contest wagers. So I don't know. We'll have
there
to
you
peek at
go.
that. But
There you
it's hard.
nice.
It's hard. It's always hard to go against the old chestnut, man.
Sure, exactly. Yeah, he's a gifted man in that area. I
He
guess
is. Well, yesterday we ended up having a nice day. Went 3-1 on our picks. So close to hitting another giveaway. That moves us to is it 69-42
I think
on this
so. Yeah.
on the show? So that's still
Yeah.
we're still sitting there at 62%. It's gonna hard to get out of that 62%. We're gonna have to hit a run of these 3-1 days or have a couple 4-0 days. But the goal by the end of the year is to keep that 65% win streak. Hopefully, we'll stay above 60, but I would love to be 65 by the end of the season. So let's keep churning this one out. The only loser I gave out yesterday was the parlay with Barrios did not get 5 strikeouts for us, which I was actually pretty surprised, man.
Yeah, me
But
too.
yeah,
Me too. He was off to a great start in that game too. He's cruising
yep,
right along. He just get blown up like the fourth or fifth inning. He give up 6 runs. They pulled him, and it's like that was disappointing because I thought he was good to go to at least get five, maybe even six. But yeah, Yankees got to him. I guess. Oh well, bummer.
yep, that's what you get when you run parlays. Sometimes you get the risk of running a straight with a loss, but it also killed my Hunter Brown play. So oh well. But let's jump right into today. What is your top play on the board today?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Guys made a decent amount of money for me this year. A wily old veteran here, Wade. Chris Bassett of the Blue Jays over 5.5 Ks. I paid -132 this morning at Ballybet. I think you can get better than that now. I saw some shots -130 the last few couple hours or so. Bassett's strikeout numbers, they've leveled out a little bit. He started off the season red hot. I think his K rate was in the upper 20s, maybe low 30s, kind of come down a
Yep.
little bit back to earth. But even with that, I think his numbers I thought it should have been 6.5, maybe toward even money. I think we're getting a touch of value here. Love that Bassett uses 8 different pitches to keep hitters off balance. I love that. He's 36 years old, but he's still, I mean, he still pitches deep, usually goes 6 solid innings, sometimes 7. He was only able to muster 5 Ks against the Yanks back in late April, so that's a little bit of a concern. But I love his home numbers. Wade's teaching me something here, folks. Look at home and away splits. You know, you got to give it a little context here. Take his home starts this season. He's gone over this number, 6 Ks or more in 7 of his 9 home starts in Toronto this year. So I like that.
Yep.
Saw yesterday the Yankees are a scary team to fade, but they do have the fifth lowest contact rate in baseball in 2025. They don't make a lot of consistent contact. Seventh highest K rate overall this season against righties. Six hitters, fanning at least 24% of the time. So yeah, I'm scared to do it, but I'm gonna fade the boys in pinstripes tonight, Wade. What do you think about this one? I think you like this one, if I remember correctly from this morning.
I'm kind of liking. I know we've lost a couple of strikeout props against the Yankees recently with
Yeah,
Gaussman and
I don't know what.
Barrios back to back, but Yankees are still striking out a lot, and they're still right there, top 5 strikeout rate, last 14, last 30, or whatever against right-handed pitchers. So they're either gonna hit you or they're not. It's just one of those.
Yeah,
It's either their day or it's the pitcher's day. So you gotta. I think we're learning to live with our bets when we take them against the Yankees.
Yeah, yeah. You have, yeah, and that's a great point. When anytime you're fading a powerful lineup, you just have to live with those losses where your guy gets blown up. It's going to happen. I mean, it's baseball. You got to line up with Judge and Stanton and Volpe and Ben Rice even can hit the ball pretty well. I mean, it's
Yep.
a pretty stacked lineup for the boys in pinstripes. But you know, we just have to trust the numbers. The numbers are what they are, and you just live with the losses. I would almost rather a guy get blown up than I ain't got to worry about that bet the rest of the night than to lose by a hook. It's almost less frustrating. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
I feel you there, or one of those where you're sitting on the edge of your seat waiting for him to get his last strikeout, and
Yeah,
he's getting down to like his last batter or two.
it's that's stressful. I mean, it's kind of fun because you get that rush of all right, here we go.
Yeah,
But then when you get, man, I tell you what, not that I'm ancient by any means, but I'm 42. I mean, I'm not exactly a young buck anymore. That stuff's rough on the old blood pressure, man. I need to. That's
I
it's kind
know.
of the rough part of the life
Mhm.
we've chosen, being a daily MLB grinder.
Yeah, I know, and I think I'll just transition that into my play. We've been kind of doing this last couple weeks, so I'm hoping this we can kind of keep this rolling because we have been cashing some of these that we've been doing. So I'm gonna run a two-leg parlay. Unfortunately, my only straight that I had, Luis Ortiz Jr. to go under 17 and a half outs, was canceled today because he's now under investigation, as Mike's telling me now, is gambling. We didn't know initially. Initially this morning, we didn't know what the why he was suspended, but Mike's telling me he's seeing gambling out there, so not
Yep.
surprised there at all. But yeah, I'm gonna run a parlay of Chris Bassett to get 5 strikeouts,
There you go.
and I'm gonna also pair that with Robbie Ray to get four
Hey,
strikeouts tonight. Maybe a little surpriser there. Some people may have thought to go the other way with Ray 5, Bassett 4. It's something you could have done. Looking at the matchups, Bassett's facing a team that's striking out at least top 10 last 30 days, if not top 5 to right-handed
yep.
pitchers, whereas the Diamondbacks are not striking out that much to right-handed pitchers, and we've seen Ray kind of cool off here a little bit. Um, so it's one of those iffy ones, man, because the when we looked at this last night, Bassett doesn't have any room to breathe
Mhm.
against the Yankees. He's hit five
True.
strikeouts in two of his last three starts against them.
Yeah.
Whereas Robbie Ray had 9 strikeouts against the Diamondbacks when he faced them earlier this year. So I definitely don't expect him to get 9 again this year. They saw him; they're a much better hitting team now. But yeah, I Bassett, he's cashed 5 in literally all of his starts against the Yankees. He's faced them. He has 5, 8, 5, 12, 7, and 7. So for Mike's number of 6, he has cashed that in 4 of the 6 starts against them. And he's cashed this, like Mike said, in 17 of the last 20 at home. Yankees, as I wrote up last night, were striking out fourth most last 14 days of right-handed pitchers. So I just think it's a pretty good look, especially coming off of games where they haven't really struck out much against starting pitchers. I think that's bound to regress the other way. So I think this is a really good look on Bassett today on both of our plays. And then Ray, he has 4 strikeouts in 12 straight. He's got 4 and 14 of 17 this season. He does have a tough matchup, which is why I'm taking him down to 4. He could definitely go higher. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, he had 9 on them earlier in the season, but they aren't striking out as much, and he should be good to at least go 5 and 6 today with strikeouts. I think he's probably going to go 5 innings, possibly
Yeah.
6. He's favored by the books to go 6, not by a
Yeah.
lot, but he is slightly favored to go 6 innings. So I think he'll be in the middle of that fifth inning or something where he might get pulled. Um, so if you guys want to push this a little higher, I know the probably odds aren't very good probably right now because it was minus 143 when I posted this early this morning. I guarantee it's gone up.
Yeah.
These alt lines always move a lot. So
Yeah.
if you want, I would just do 5 and 5 with these boys, and you could probably be close to minus 115 or something, I think. So,
Yeah, I like that quite a bit. I'm a big Robbie Ray guy. He's a fellow Christ follower. I love he wears underneath his uniform, wears a t-shirt that says Jesus
yep.
won. I love that. I think it's so cool. So he's obviously a very good guy. Good strikeout guy too, man. One of the best, one of the best lefty strikeout guys that you and I like to follow quite a bit. Arizona, they're kind of scary to fade from a K standpoint, but surprisingly, there is 3 guys in the lineup that are high K guys. So you got Pavin Smith, almost 32% K rate. Genio Suarez, 27%, Alec Thomas, 25%. So that's 3 good targets right there that Robbie Ray could get, at least one. He's gonna get I think those three guys are going to get them at least once each. So I mean, I think you're getting three there. Just got to find one more from the rest of the lineup, or even two more if you play the five. I think he gets it. You know, it's just one of those things where you got to take nuance and context into play here. Zona's numbers against lefties are low K rate, but with Ray being a high
Yeah.
K guy, Wade being smart, taking his alt line, I probably wouldn't take Ray's straight line of over 5.5 today. But I love that Wade played him at four. I think it's pretty safe. And five, I think, is fairly safe as well. So yeah, I'm with you, man. Good,
If
good
they had
stuff.
it under, if they had under 6.5 on him, that might have been a good look today.
Yeah,
I
I
think
can,
he can
I
get to
can,
six. I don't think he's
yeah,
getting seven today. I just really
yeah.
don't.
Actually, that was on my leans list. I flirted with that one. Under 6.5 was available
Oh,
for
was it
me.
available?
Yeah, hard rock, but it was minus 145, so it was kind of right there on the cusp. I wanted a little better number.
Yeah.
Right there at the end, and I'm like, well, do I really want to push it for Ray? But yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
bigger.
you probably should have took that. I think that's a good one.
Probably, I do too. I do too. It's just one of those ones where it's like, crap, man, and it's how you look at it, I guess. What'd you say? He got 9 against them early in the year,
Yeah,
so
he did get nine
like we
against them.
talked
So
about, usually a swing back. Usually, I don't know. It's a tough one.
it's
Tough one, but I
usually it's
think
like
it'll be
we say usually, and then my buddy was trying to talk me off Barrios yesterday. He's like, I don't know if I like Barrios today. You didn't like him either yesterday, and he didn't like him because he only had four against them. And I told
yeah,
him, well, I actually makes me like it more today because he only got
yeah,
four. I think he's gonna go out and get six today, and
yeah. It's just
he did
it
not. So
impossible to predict. Anybody that tells you they've got the magic formula for K props is lying to you.
see
There's
and
one,
the thing that I like about taking Ray a little lower today too is I think there is a possibility. I have not looked at game lines. I should have. Usually I do. I don't know what the total is in that game. I'm not sure. I'm assuming Giants are favored because they have the better starting pitcher going today, but maybe not. Fott's been good at home.
yeah, I'll tell you
Um
real quick here.
I
So
think Ray could get blown up, so he may not go deep. If he doesn't go deep, he may not be able to get to that
let's
six
see. The
strikeouts.
total's 8.5. The game total, and then yeah, you're right. Giants small favorite, anywhere from minus 112 up to minus 125. That's kind of where the line is there. So Giants are favored a little bit on the road. I guess books aren't really respecting Fod as much. Fod hadn't been as sharp this year. He's still good. I don't
He
think
has been, and then he has these clunker games, so
yeah,
I don't know. Every time we bet on him, he has the clunker game, so I'm
same
done
here,
betting on
man.
him.
Back when I was still fooling with money lines early in the year, it seemed like I was picking Fod at the wrong time. And what was weird last year, he made me a ton of money. So
It
I
was,
don't
but
know.
if you look at his charts, I'm pretty sure he went a full 6 innings,
Yeah,
like first seven starts or eight starts,
yeah,
and then you start. I think
it's weird.
we first one we took him against was Marlins. He missed that one, and he getting blown up against the Braves. I don't think you saw that game.
Yep, yep.
That
Once
happened quick, so
yeah, it
it's
did.
I think this is a pretty good look for a safe parlay to kind of back up your first play with Bassett 5.5. So
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's yeah, I totally agree. I like that quite a bit. So
well, hey
good find.
sports fans, are you looking for free daily sports betting picks and the hottest promo codes for sportsbooks in your state? Check out eatwatchbet.com, bettorsinsider.com, and hellorookie.com, your ultimate one-stop shop for winning sports picks and unbeatable deals. Dive into daily articles packed with expert predictions and tips to help you make smarter bets. Plus, we've got links to exclusive promo codes for every major sports book in your state. Why miss out on free money? We've got all sorts of free articles every day for you. Don't wait. Visit eatwatchbet.com, bettorsinsider.com, and hellorookie.com now and take your sports betting game to the next level.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, if you're ready to do a little gambling, no matter what state you're in, as long as sports betting is legal, that is. Yeah, visit one of our three sites, pick up a good bonus code, and start rolling with some bonus bets, man.
Do they
Feel
have
free.
any no sports books have any or no states have any July 4th special stuff going
Yeah,
on?
I haven't seen any. It's not something I really dug into. They're rolling with their usual offers as far as new signups. I haven't seen any yet. Usually we'll have something on on major holidays. They'll have a little something extra like a free $5 parlay or something like that. But I haven't seen anything yet. I'll have to check.
Yeah, they'll
But
probably have something for home runs or something on the
yeah,
because July
oh
4th is always a big day for baseball, so they'll
yeah,
probably have some crazy bets here. All right, well, what are you looking at for your bet number two?
Yeah, this is another one. This worked last night with Kikuchi, me fading my team, the Atlanta Braves. It hurts my heart to do, so we'll do it today a different way. We had Kikuchi under earned runs last night. Got there, nice plus
Yeah,
120,
baby.
plus 120 was nice. We'll go plus 110 today, but Jose Soriano over 4.5 Ks at plus 110 at
Okay.
DK. I think it's still somewhere around that number. He may have to pay plus 105, which is still good. Kind of scary just because Soriano hasn't been all that great on the road this season from a K perspective, but even still, kid's been on a roll lately.
Yeah.
He's going over this line in three of his last four starts. Yeah, I know he struggled to get a lot of swing and miss last start against Washington, but that's to be expected, man. The Nats are one of those low K rate teams,
Mhm.
especially against righties. I think they're like fourth lowest K rate in
Yep.
baseball.
Yep.
Tonight, much easier matchup against my Atlanta Braves. Got five guys in the lineup, K'ing at least 22% of the time. Atlanta as a whole, 10th highest K rate in baseball this year against righties, and they've been fanning quite a bit here lately. I think they're also 10th the last 2 weeks. And I love this. This is deep in the weeds here, Wade. Pitch mix. I love digging into pitch mix when I have the time. Soriano has a nasty curveball. He throws it around 25, 30% of the time. Braves rank just 26th in baseball against the curveball. Could be a lot of strikeouts tonight for Mr. Soriano. He's not an overly high K rate guy, but I like his current form. I like the fact the Braves strike out a ton. I thought the line should be 5.5, so plenty of value for me to pull the trigger. Here at plus money, I'm always nervous with plus money. Like I said yesterday, plus money always kind of feels like a little bit of a sucker bet, but it's nice when it pays off. Hopefully, it will here. We shall see.
Yeah, I like it a lot, man. It's Soriano's one of those guys that I really like to target on the road.
Yeah,
Especially for my outs props. If you look at his
yeah,
chart, he's cashed quite a few 17 and a half, 16 and a half, 15 and a half on the road in the last 2 years. So, yeah, man, I think he's a really strong look for today. And I think that
nice.
kind of ties me into my last play. And
Let's
last
go.
time we did this did not work out well. So today is going to work out well. It's going to work out well. We're going to speak it into existence, and it's just going to happen.
Sweet, sweet,
Um,
sweet.
I'm going to do
4-0
another
day.
strikeout parlay, and it's going to be Jose Soriano to get four strikeouts.
I like it. Even
Um,
better. Even
grab
better.
him last night could have taken him straight right around minus 150. Did not see that. He's still right, or his four strikeouts still minus 175 ish when I took this. So if you want to take him minus 175, you could take him
Yeah.
straight. But I went ahead and parlayed him with Dustin May to get four strikeouts, and that got me to almost plus money, which made me really like this play over on DraftKings. Both can hit their straights at five as both are facing bottom K teams versus right-handed pitchers for the season and the last 30 days. As Mike said, Soriano's been on a tear, cashing four straight, hitting double digits in two of those four, and he has cashed. And 11 of the last 14 right-handed pitchers have at least four strikeouts on the Braves. No, the Braves are kind of a tricky team. I'm not sure how deep he's going to go today, but I do believe he should be able to get into that fifth inning. I really wouldn't be shocked if he finds six or seven strikeouts today against this Braves team, who just for some reason can't figure out either righties or lefties. I feel like we were talking about off air. They stink against left-handed pitchers, and then you look against righties. Their last 30
Uh,
days, they're ranked 25th in strikeout percentage. They're ranked 23rd in average, 21st in on base percentage. So no matter way you look at it, the Braves are just struggling. So I think Soriano's a really good look for five strikeouts, and for my four, I think it's a really good parlay piece. And then
yeah.
May, I just like May at home, and I like fading the White Sox on the road.
Yes.
May's been very good at home. He's cashed six of eight, while hitting six plus in four of those six at home. In the recent misses that he's had, two of them were against the Padres and the Royals, which everyone misses against.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
outside of that, he's really almost cashed 100% this season at four strikeouts. 11 of the last 12 right-handed pitchers at home have cashed this line against the White Sox. Like I said, his five strikeouts I think looks really good. My issue with him today, with like if somebody wants to ladder his strikeouts because they just really want to target the White Sox, is he really walks guys. If you look, he's hit two walks in almost every single start this year.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Two of the misses that he has this year, he walked the Diamondbacks in two games only one time. Outside of that, he didn't walk the Rockies, and every other start he has two, three, four walks. So White Sox, I think, are ranked top 10 in walks, maybe top five. against right-handed pitchers. I can absolutely see him getting 2 walks today, maybe three. That's definitely going to cut down on his strikeouts today. So that's why I like him at 4 rather than 5 today. So that parlay was almost plus money when I gave it out. Not sure where they're at now, but I like both these guys at 4 today.
Yeah, jump into Wade's Discord. You won't be sorry about a buck a day on these long
Yeah.
months like July. 31 days, less than a buck a day. There you go.
We're gonna
Great
do a little
value.
July 4th promo too here
Yeah.
on X,
Hey,
so check
go.
out later tonight. It'll be a nice little promo. Am I gonna do a little 75% off for America's Day?
Let's go, America,
Yeah,
baby.
baby.
That's it. Gotta love that. Yeah, good stuff, man. And I'm with you. You and I talked, we've joked a lot about the White Sox. They're one of those kind of polarizing teams. You can fade them on the road, get a little bit scary fading them at home, but they're on the road
Yeah.
here, way out in LA. Got three guys striking out more than 30% of the time. Holy
Yep.
smoke, man. It's like
Yep.
what league average 22%, I think. So
Mm.
yeah, that's plenty of K targets for Mr. May. May's kind of working his way back. He's got plenty of
Yeah.
what got 15 starts under his belt. I think he missed all the last season. I believe it was elbow. I think he had Tommy John. Yeah, he missed all last
And he's
season.
giving us 80 to 85, 90 pitches a game, so he's back. I think he's
Yeah,
back.
he is. He's good to go. And he's six
Yep.
six. Gets above average extension. I like that. Definitely a good ground ball rate. And it's against the freaking White Sox, who are a huge underdog. So they should get plenty of innings pitched here. They should go, I would think, at least 6 innings.
Yeah.
You can't get 4 and 6 innings against the White Sox. Something's wrong. So I think that's a good parlay, especially at the price you got. That's another reason to jump into Wade's Discord. You know that I highly doubt that parlay is still sitting at plus money. Here we are, a few hours after you taken it. But if you're in Wade's Discord, you get these plays as he takes them, get the same price he gets, or at least close. A lot
Yeah.
of value, a lot of value in that Discord.
Yeah, very nice. Well, let's do a quick rundown, then we'll get out of here. I know Mike's got a heart out, and we need to get this baby edited and posted for the people. So Mike gave out Chris Bassett to go over 5.5 strikeouts, and he gave out Jose Soriano to go over 4.5 strikeouts. Then I gave out two strikeout parlays. I gave out Chris Bassett 5 strikeouts with Robbie Ray 4 strikeouts. I gave out Jose Soriano 4 strikeouts with Dustin May 4 strikeouts. So I appreciate everybody watching today. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting on YouTube. Let's keep this run going. Hope everybody has a blessed Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow.
Y'all be good.